Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with the Plan. In this video, we're going to be setting up my budget planner, which I have franken planned into my meal plan planner. I took out the previous months because this is a January to December 2025, but I didn't need to do that because 1 month at a time will fit in to this planner. Actually, probably 2 months of a different planner can fit into this planner. So I changed this cover. It was originally on my vertical mini, and this is my horizontal mini. And now I have my vertical pages over here. I have already popped them in. And this is my year sticker book. It's Rongrong sticker book. I love these stickers. I just thought they'd be kind of like cheerful for my budget financial planner. So opening up again, the first time, this is my meal planner in front. And then when I grab the second tab, I go directly to the budget planner. I am going to take the pages out to decorate. I just like to do that. And because this is already franken planned, they are already clipped. If you like to take your pages out and you haven't already clipped them, this is the time to clip them. So I did have these paper clipped together, so it goes easy transition from my meal planner into my budget planner. And I'm going to take the, actually I think we can take all the pages out. Yeah, we'll take them all out because they're not really a weekly. I'm not doing this weekly. I'm kind of doing like a catalog for the whole month. So those are the pages. And I just start kind of adding some fun stickers. I like to do that. I'm going to take this big 8 and white it out. I usually put something over here. So I thought these gals look like, you know, girls with purpose, getting stuff done. She has some money there. Girls just want to have funds with a D. So I'm going to grab some of these gals. Just a girl with goals. I do have a summer box here. Should I use that? You know what? I'm going to do it. And I think we'll, you know, maybe bring this green too. So on these back pages, I don't know, I'll probably write some savings goals or no spend goals. We'll see. We'll see what we're going to do on these back pages. Okay, this gal has to come on here. Just a girl with goals. Is she the one in the box too? I'll have to check. That'd be a shame, but because I do want to use that other box, but we'll find something else if not. Just a girl with goals. Yes, I do have goals. My goals would be to get my channels monetized so that I can start having a little bit of an income. I like these. Maybe we use these. Some fun strips. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we just put them up here for some fun decoration. And we'll cut it. I don't know, my focus is really bad this week when I'm decorating so far. And I just have the plumber coming tomorrow to demolish my floor and possibly take out my wall because we have a slab leak, which is so sad, but it happens. So I'm just a little distracted. I'm trying not to be stressed about it because, like, what can you do? You gotta fix a slab leak, or, you know, it can actually damage the house even more. So we'll see. So I just have to relax about it, honestly. Okay, let's get maybe another girl down there. I like this gal, but I think I want her with a box. But is she too close, like across? Well, she's going to be behind. So yeah, we'll do her. We'll put her here. I'll give her like a little appointment box, and it doesn't have to be for an appointment, obviously, because this is financial. So we'll write in there what we need to write in there, regardless if it's an appointment or not, and that's crooked, of course. Come on, we gotta peel her back up. don't know, that's actually looking pretty good. Because I think we can just maybe do washi and section this part off. Let's do that, but I think we'll do it actually to match here. So like right there on this line. I'm gonna mark that real quickly with an erasable dot. All right, so let's get some washi out. And some just fun and elegant washi I would like. I kind of like this really light blush pink, but I don't know if it's going to stand out enough actually. What other colors do we have on here? Ooh, this green is nice. Okay, I think we have this green. Yeah. We'll do this dark green. So this is a thin washi. It's a grid washi. I like it. So now we have a section up here, a section here, and kind of sectioned off over here. Got back of that over there. So I am going to use this just top and bottom, all the way across. So I like it. Now we are going to be whiting these out, so again, it's not going to be a weekly planner. It's like for the whole month, what's happening for the whole month. And I think we're going to do top and bottom here too, and I'll tell you why in a second. I like the layered washi look. So even though we have this here, I think it'll just get a little bit of a layered washi look. But then it still ties everything together. My meal plan planner, I feel like is still kind of crazy. Like, I'm not super happy with how it turned out, but we all have those moments where it's not perfect. You gotta work with it. I do think I'm gonna put one here just to give separation and color. Well, I may be over there. Why not? Why not over here? Just whatever's cute. Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing on the monthly is just kind of putting where a bill is due, which, you know, I don't have a ton. No income, you can't really have a lot of bills. I mean, my husband pays for the bills. These are the same gals. Yeah, that's funny. They're the same gals having like dinner together. What if we put them up here? I want to see how it looks because we already have this week gone in August. It's not going to be there. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. But let's cut around this washi. Really, we just put it like here and pull it off, and I think we'll put it under them maybe. So you know how I don't like floating, just floating gals. Okay, so we're gonna need August now. Put up here somewhere, I think. We'll see. Just write these out. So this is when I understand like why people use kits, because you don't have to think about all this stuff. Like every sticker has basically a place where it's supposed to go. You can have like some liberties, but it's essentially like tells you, like, it's like paint by number, where you know like the red goes here, the purple goes here kind of thing. So I do sometimes envy it, but I really also just, I don't know, it's not really my thing. Okay. So I think I kind of like this word hustle up there, but let's see how it's gonna fit, because I don't want it to obviously cover her head or too much of September. And it looks like we're gonna have both, huh? Maybe we just put it down here with this week, because again, we're not gonna have this week in this planner. I like that, but it still looks plain up there, which is the point. Well, what I think we can do, we do have this little piece of washi still. I don't know. Maybe we just kind of, do we have one more piece? It's not enough. I was thinking like layered washi look. But maybe we do put another strand of washi up here, like across. That could work. So let's find one that will work. Maybe this pink sparkly. Whoops, I'm dropping stuff. Or the white. Yeah, let's do the white. We do have pink over here though. White and gold diagonal. Yeah, so we might do a couple layers until their heads. That pretty much covers that. Maybe just one more thin. I like this blush. Okay, that takes care of that emptiness there. Yep, I like it. Okay, I kind of want something at the bottom, and so my rule is, if there's ever anything like I need to put, where I put a sticker right now, I just add a post-it on top of the sticker until I don't need it anymore. So we will put this down here. Okay, that is super cute. I'm liking this a lot better. Still, like, this is throwing it off a little, but that's okay. So now we're gonna do all the weeks, and we just need to white out all of the top and figure out something cute for the top. We will be doing headings. So I'm gonna move this so I don't accidentally white it out. So my idea for these is to use the same washi for the same topic. So this is going to be groceries. So I'm going to use the same washi across, and we might do a washi layer too, because I am liking how that looks. So first category is just going to be a double spread for groceries. It'll also include like anything like pencils or whatever that I might need to buy the kids for homeschool school supplies. although that comes out of the grocery budget. So groceries, toiletries, things like that. And I don't list specifically like I got toilet paper. I just list the amount of each shopping session. Okay, and we'll add color with some washi. And I think we'll do, so we used this already, so we can use that in a different spread. And we use this and this, but I'm gonna bring in this pink one for groceries. So it kind of coordinates, but you know, isn't perfect. This is going to be kind of a long video, and that's even before writing everything in. I think I want one of these gals. Where is she? Baby steps every day. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. So I'm going to put her on the second page because I don't think I will need all of the second page. These stickers are super cute. So we'll do grocery and market fresh. I think that'll work. So I'm going to put grocery up here as the main heading because I think it's a cute color. Okay, and then market fresh down here. And a green coffee over here. Why not? I think that's enough. So that's for the grocery list for the month. These two are going to be eBay lists. So I think we start with this one, this gold and white first. And we'll do this for all the eBay, which is going to be 2 pages because I'm really hoping to get hustling on it. Same on the bottom. And I think we'll layer with this blush, although I do really like that green. It's okay. We don't have to use it every time. And I'll trim everything off on the end. Now let's get back to our stickers. We definitely want something about hustle. Do we have any hustle? Oh yeah, this, now she works. Girls just want to have buns. Yes, I do. Cute. So we have 2 essentially spreads to do with this. Hustle works. This is like a really big hustle. It's ripping, so I'm not gonna pull it off, but I said I wouldn't trim till the end, but I did. Okay, and then do a coffee. I'll do an iPad. Okay. I know I'm jumping ahead, but let's grab this gal. It's the Hustle Baby Hustle gal. I like it. If I needed extra pages for eBay, like I just had so much left, I could always grab some of the spare pages that I have still in my vertical planner. It's cute, but that's for there. So let's figure something out again for here. Let's pop this important in the blue, kind of matches her pants. So, all right, so that's enough. Now we're working on this one. She believed she could, and she did. Oh, so she did. Put some shoes. I probably don't have shoes to sell, but it doesn't matter. And then we'll put like a coffee up here. Okay, I think we're good. I would want to put something under there. Maybe I bring in just one spot of green, you know? I wanted to use the green. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Okay, so that's 2 pages for eBay, and the last one is going to be savings on one side, debt on the other side. So let's do just the green in the stripe now. I'll do stripe first, and I want to do the white and gold. Yeah, I think it's bills and savings, but also debt. So we'll do savings and then bills and debt. Okay, let's get those started. I got savings. Hustle and a heart will set you apart. Yep, set me apart with some good savings. I think that'll be plenty because I only have 2 things that I'm considering saving for. For the debt, but I think I will put her with hustle also. So debt over here, and then hustle to pay off the debts. And then they kind of match. I like that. And maybe just 1 or 2 things. Green coffee. I don't know, I just like things in the corners. And we could switch and do savings here and here, debt over here, because I do have debt, but it's only like 2 categories. This could be like keeping the books. Okay, let's trim everything up. Oh, before we get too excited, how do we want our trackers to look? I think we do gold and pink. I have been liking my washi trackers. I think they're cute. Okay, everything trimmed up, and then we will start labeling as well. Okay, and let's have a look at it. Actually, we'll just get it back in the planner and then kind of flip through and have a look at it. Alright, let's get this back in. Definitely love this budget one a lot. I think it's because I was trying to go with like a food theme, and I don't really decorate with food normally. Nothing wrong with it, but so I think it kind of threw it off. It's two, yeah. Okay, so here is August. So this is how the grocery list is going to look. So these are, I will not be getting groceries more than this. If I do, I can always add a post-it, but it's for 1 month. So I try to do a handful of grocery orders, and then I'm also going to be tracking the budget. And I think it's super cute. That looks nice. So here's 1 and 2. These are both eBay selling spreads. Okay. Save for 2 things over here, and then the debt here. And then we have our trackers. So yeah, it's looking pretty cute. I might put a stick-it, a post-it, a stick-it. Whatever I'm saying here. I mean, groceries here. eBay there. eBay here. And that also includes like Facebook or anything else. Save and debt and bills over here. Habit trackers. And then some other goals or whatever that I'm gonna keep track of and set over here. It might do days of payment over here. In my Mini Franken planner, the budget planner, don't have a lot already to put in here because I haven't started eBay. This is the 4th, Monday the 4th. Haven't started eBay, but I have done already 2 grocery orders. So we are gonna put those in here, and I'm gonna kind of just explain what they are in the comments. So example would have been 8/3. So I think I'm gonna do the date over here. It's always gonna be a Walmart order. That's just where I have grocery funding is Walmart. And then I'm gonna put the total here. I'm also gonna make a little note that this was breakfast food. And then I'll put the total and subtract my total budget. So my total budget, okay, so how do we do this? We will do, I think we do the start here. Okay, I don't know if this is exactly how you're supposed to do it, but we're gonna see how I'm gonna do it to make sense. And then I'll put my total over here. Okay, so that was $73.59, which I will subtract from my total. And then I'm putting $576.41 here. Okay, so that was for that. I'm gonna skip a whole line in between, and I'm gonna do one for 8.4. Again, it is Walmart. I don't really have to write that. It's the only place I can get groceries. And this is gonna be dinner items. And it was $108.11. And now we'll subtract that. And now I have $468.30 for the rest of the month. And we're only at the beginning, so that will go really fast, but that's a really good start into my food budget and my food list over here that we just finished in the last video. And this is how I'm going to be using this. Just mark the date, kind of what I purchased, and then leave a line in between and then go to my next grocery order. I don't know that this will fill up both sides, but we'll see. And then this eBay tracking, you know, whenever I get started. So hopefully later this week, I'll get some of that started. And again, this is savings goals. So let's see. We can put a couple of these in here. Let's say, the first one coming up that I want to have some money saved for, and this is also why I'm gonna start eBay soon, is the Laurel Denise fall launch, which will be 2026 planners, the January to December. So I just want to see what she has and if there's any. I know she's kind of come out with some new things. I'm kind of curious, and then some of the new covers. And I want to have between 200 and 250 for that launch. So that's my first savings. And then down here, I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna put something small here if I need to, but I'm gonna skip for a little bit and come down here. Let's do a dot. And then this one is going to be Hanukkah savings or holiday savings. I would really like to have, so this will be for gifts, party, and then festivities, whatever those may be. Let's do a budget of, I think I'm gonna do between 500 and 600. I know that's a lot, so hopefully it's on the lower side. But those are the two things that I'm wanting to save for. It's not that long to save, so I really do need to get working on the eBay. And then my bills and debt will be over here. But that's all that we're gonna write for today. Now, I do wanna write like let's actually just put the total that I wrote since I have it right here. I was just gonna write a $sign to show that I spent, but I think since we have it, we just write the total on the days that I do spend. And then for savings, I don't know, maybe we could do a savings down here if I get anything saved, but there's nothing to save right now. There's no income. I have no income. So we'll figure that out, I guess, when I have something to start writing for savings. But that was just a quick look on how I'm going to be using this little budget section. Instead of weekly spreads, I'm just gonna do little sections for my budget. I think this could work really well for anybody because you could put any topics. You don't have to have the groceries here. You could have different bills, and you could pop in more pages from like future months if you need more space. You also have this whole section over here. And over here I want to do something kind of fun, but I'm not sure what yet, where I'm doing my savings goals, like have something that I can color in, whether it could just be like a bar or something like that. But that's once I can start, you know, even getting money to save. And the trackers are all going to be in a video together where I will be doing all of my trackers for all 7 of my planners in one video, so stay tuned for that. Okay. All right, girls, that is it for this video. Again, I know this budget planner is going to be a little different than what you would have as a budget planner. And if I needed to, I could always pop in pages in between here and the habit tracker and just add more topics as well. So a lot of options using this mini vertical layout as a budget planner, because also the dates don't matter. So even the outdated pages will work really well. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.